Hey, Will.
Hey, Amanda. How are you?
I'm great, but what's with the camera?
It's, in other words, word of the week, and this week's word is Copenhagen.
Ooh, Copenhagen. That sounds delicious.
It's actually a city in Denmark, which is above Germany in Europe. I don't think it would taste very good, but they do have really good danishes.
Oh, okay. Well, why is Copenhagen so important?
Well, essentially, there's a massive meeting being held there to discuss climate change and what needs to be done about it.
Oh, okay. So what do we expect to happen at the meetings other than a bunch of people expecting to get a Danish?
Well, hopefully, all the attending countries will draft a resolution that forces them to curb their greenhouse gas emissions.
Greenhouse gas emissions, but aren't greenhouses those fun places with flowers and birds, kind of magical?
Yeah, but that's not really what we're talking about here. The idea is that these gases trap the sun's heat in the Earth's atmosphere, which causes things like melting ice caps, rising sea levels, essentially just massive climate change.
Okay, so you've convinced me it's a big deal. Who's going to be at this Copenhagen meeting?
Well, all of the United Nations, which include 192 countries, but the major players are the United States, China, the European Union, India, and Japan.
Okay, so 192 is a lot of people to get to agree on anything, let alone something as big as this. How likely is it that progress is going to be made?
It's still up in the air. Optimists believe that a resolution will hopefully be drafted that forces countries to curb their greenhouse gas emissions.
Okay, so that's what the optimists say. What about the pessimists?
Well, the pessimists, they believe that a lot of talking will be done, but nothing will actually get solved.
Not good. It sounds like a really big, important deal.
Yeah, it's more important than the Danishes.
You know, Danishes are important. Food production actually uses a lot of fossil fuels.
That's true. That's very true. I'm impressed. I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, come back next week for another Word of the Week.
Hopefully it'll be just as surprising.